Good day, viewers. You're welcome to your favorite online TV. This is Cleveland TV, and here again is Politics Today. I'm your host, Jay Franklin, and I'm not here alone. I'm co-hosted by Mr. Femi. You're welcome, sir. And today we'll be looking at the life of a Comrade Adams Oshiomole. There's something that just happened recently, a trending video that has gone viral, showing his mansions he acquired in his hometown in Edo State. And after that video was posted, his chief secretary stated that all of that was negative, was false news actually, that it doesn't belong to him. So Mr. Femi, what do you think about that?
Well, it's the election period, so a lot of the politicians are looking for ways to blackmail one another, to paint themselves in a bad light, so that they can gain cheap publicity. Because if you can do it better than your opponent, then you can have the sympathy of the masses. I guess this may be one of the avenue deployed by the opposing party. Okay. Yeah, just to paint.
Okay. But looking at the life of Comrade Adams Oshiomole, he's a two-term former governor of Edo State, and he's currently the chairman of the All Progressive Congress. Don't you think it's somewhat credible enough for such an acquired this thing to be attained to him, towards him?
Well, acquiring wealth doesn't just start. I guess he has worked for a number of years. He worked in some organizations. He was also a leader of the what is it called, the Labour Congress. He worked. He was a leader. Was a president of NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress. He spent 8 years, and also as a two-term governor of Edo State. So all these years, he has acquired a lot. Even the so-called mansion that he acquired for himself was acquired while he was a president of NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress. Okay. So where the video or the news is coming from, that you acquired a mansion that could also have 4 other mansions
in it.
So, but from the reports that follows the video from the which was a statement by the chief press secretary. He made mention that the video was just a ploy by the opposition to tarnish his image. So I believe he has done enough for him to acquire such property, and not just as a governor, being a politician. I mean to say, you know, in Nigeria today, politics is money, is big business. So when you say someone of his status or caliber has acquired such, so you shouldn't be surprised or marveled, because I believe the money he has made in the past in business before he got to politics and all of that could be enough to do such.
Okay. The response from his chief press secretary now, don't you see that as an indictment on him as a person? Because normally, if you, just like you said, work hard for something, you shouldn't be ashamed of what you own as a result of your hard labor and all of that. But when you tend to look at politics today, you see politicians, they don't want certain things or their assets to be made known and all of that. Now, for this now, obviously that has been made known, and getting that response from his chief press secretary, don't you think it's an indictment on that would require those law enforcement to want to look into such?
Yes, if need be, the present government of the day can use his one of his security apparatus to really find out the true story, and that will not be out of place. The EFCC can be called upon to handle that if truly this story is true or not. So that will not be out of place.
Okay. Bringing it down back to politics in general, looking at our 2019 coming up election, like you said, you see opposing parties putting plots against themselves and all of that. What do you think we should expect in this coming election, looking at the case of this current predicament?
Yes. I believe, like every news, with time, they will fade away. So after maybe questioning, interrogation and all of that, and if he is vindicated, I believe the story will fade away, and both the opposition, the other parties and the ruling government would really face what is at hand, which is the coming election. If you believe you can win election, win fair and clean, not by going, you were looking for loopholes and all of that. We know, even in America it is done. It is during this period that you see people coming out with, maybe they will go and dig your past, dig your past, dig your secrets, to see if they can use it against you. If you are able to scale through, all well and good, and if you are, as a result of that, you fall by the wayside or you are counted ineligible to represent the people, all well and good. So I believe with that, if the investigations are done properly and all of that, and if he scaled through, he goes on with his political ambition and all of that. And I believe in this kind of case, most times you don't find the principal coming out to say anything. You rather leave the talking to their person to do that. I believe that is what the chief press secretary to the chairman is doing presently.
Okay. But now, looking at all of that and looking at the performance of the All Progressive Congress in our current government, what kind of message such a video actually sends to the minds of the citizens of Nigeria?
The citizens as well. Most of them are learned, they are wise, they are clever. So such a viral video coming out at this period, knowing Nigerian politics from the past the way it is. So I think to some it might come to them as a surprise, and to some who are familiar with what is obtained in Nigerian politics will take time to see if the news will stand the test of time or it will fade away after some time before taking their decision on who to vote for and all of that.
Okay. You've heard all of what we've said for the moment. We'll be right back after this short break.
You be thief,
I not be thief.
You be rogue,
I not be rogue.
You be steal.
When the story of the house first come outside, we say, it's not possible. When we even see picture self, we say this one you get as it be. Say, you know fit be. Now we say, we'll go find the house. As we go find the house, so we reach the village. The village be like any other village we there around there. Even when we see the house be like all the houses we there around the area. Now we say, we'll use Binu Devil. Now we fly. As we fly, so waiting we see our mouth no fit talk am. Now American wonder they built for Edo State. No be house be this place. Na complex. The house, first of all, not they even use NEPA. Na solar panel na they install. Now 2 mansions they there. One get swimming pool on top the roof. The other one no get swimming pool on top the roof. They can still do man-made lake lake wey be say no be God do am, na man construct am for the place. The place so be like golf course. The mansion na very white mansion. Fine white house na im dey build for this place. And the land 4 mansions still fit sit down on top the land wey dey around. The place, if you see am from far, you go to say na guest house. They still get outdoor swimming pool and pool house on the other side of the lake. The compound e pass plenty local government wey dey this country. Oshiomole, the baba na baba for the boys. Na APC big boy. He no dey rush corruption o. Na corruption dey rush am.
Authority stealing. Authority stealing. Authority stealing. Authority stealing. Authority stealing.
Welcome back. This is still your favorite online TV, Cleveland TV, and we're still on the show Politics Today, and I'm still your host, Jay Franklin. And like I said earlier on, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my co-host and presenter, Mr. Femi, and we're still treating the matter on ground. Comrade Adams Oshiomole and the viral video that has been painted on him. And looking at that video that was just played during the short break, Mr. Femi, if you look at the construction that was being made on that geographical site and all of that, you would see that it's in an enclosure. And from somebody who has garnered much followers and has painted the message of him being this transparent, being open over the years of service and all of that, don't you think with this video being affiliated to him makes the mindset or changes the perspective of his followers towards him?
To know somebody, it's not something you joke with. You can't live with somebody for 6 months,
Okay.
and get to know all of his behaviors. And this person we are talking about, he has served as the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress for 8 years. Nothing bad was recorded of him. Likewise, he was also a 2-term governor of Edo State. During this period as well, nothing bad was recorded of his name. So when you say you've known somebody, let's put the two regimes together. 8 years as a labor leader and 8 years as a governor. And nothing bad was recorded of you. So I feel someone who has been following such a person for 16 years and yet couldn't see any fault would not, because of a video that just went viral, and change his perspective all of a sudden. I think for you to have followed somebody for 5 years, 10 years, you must have known that person for the things he can do, the things he cannot do. Yes, you might have some rare cases or exceptional cases, but at least let's still give him some benefit of doubt that, okay, is it possible, is it not possible? If you feel you are aggrieved and you feel you want to take it up with the person, you can walk up to the law agency and the lawyer, the people that are in charge of that, to interrogate him, maybe EFCC or whoever is in charge, to interrogate him. If you are not convinced, then whatever result that comes out of that, whether found guilty or not, then you cannot base your or you're changing your perspective on that okay, so all this while he has been pretending and all of that, or the other way, that okay, this person is actually clean. So I won't say the video will be a setback to such people if they really know him deep down. So they will also take their own time to carry out their own investigation as a person or as a follower.
Okay, and it shouldn't like affect the party.
I don't think that will affect the party, because looking at it, the mansion we are talking about, from the press release from the chief press secretary says the mansions there belongs to an American rapper named Graham something. I can't recollect the other name. You understand? So if from the investigation they can also carry it out that, okay, is it true that it is an American rapper that owns it and it is found to be true? What's the video all about? So I believe it might be a ploy or tactics by the opposing party to propaganda. So that's it.
Okay, so there you have it, viewers. For more of these videos and new of this politics today, just simply go to our website on www.clevnat.com. I still remain your host, Jay Franklin. Mr. Femi, thank you very much for joining me on this program. Till when next we meet again.